Hi! If you've been wishing Stampin' Up! Would get some new pretty purples, well, the wait is over. Watch as I use the new Gorgeous Grape in Highland Heather to demonstrate my clean and simple Accented Blooms card. The new Pretty Purples and the Accented Bloom stamp set are all from the 2018-2019 Stampin' Up! Catalog starting today, June 1st. I'm Shelley Godby, the owner and CEO of Stamping Smiles, and for 17 years I've been teaching others how to create their own hand stamped smiles. So my Accented Blooms card is quick, clean, and simple. Here's a closer view of the Accented Bloom stamp set. Look at how the pretty flowers are ready to showcase your greeting. And we've got 4 to choose from. We've got thank you and hello that work with a coordinating punch, and we'll be using this today. And then you have a couple others that could be a greeting or a sentiment. We've got big ways, small ways, love you always, but both of these will fit in here, and always thinking of you. And the Accented Bloom stamp set, well, it's from the new 2018-2019 Stampin' Up! Catalog that's filled with so many must-have goodies. All right, so let's get started with our clean and simple card, and we'll be using Whisper White thick cardstock because we're going to do a little bit of watercoloring. So the Whisper White and Very Vanilla cardstock, the finish is designed to take ink for beautiful stamped images. Now the Whisper White Thick, it's a little bit heavier than the Whisper White. Both have that same great finish. See, this has more give, but look how great this is when you want white for your base of your card, your clean and simple cards, or in this case for watercoloring. Because it's heavier, it doesn't buckle as easily. All right, so we're going to use the new Gorgeous Grape Classic Stampin' Pad. Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty. So the new pads, they open differently. So now we're just going to lift up and then slide that in. And so we've got this beautiful stamp. This is just a little bit bigger than my pads. Whenever that happens, I like to turn the stamp rubber side up, and we'll take the pad to it. There we go, and we get that great coverage. We're going to use this again in a bit, but I'm going to show you how to close it. You pull on that lip, but what I do, I just gently push from the back just to get it started, and we slide that, flip, there we go. And then I don't want this centered. I want to come over here into the corner. There we go. I want a corner stamp. All right, so we're going to just press and make sure we get great coverage. And oh, look at that. That is so pretty. You could use it just like that, but I want to add a little bit of color. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the new Highland Heather. Oh, look at these two together. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to do some watercoloring. So before with the old pads, I would have told you to push from the front. Well, it works better if you press from the back. There we go. And then when we lift this up, look at that color in there. Now, if I leave it fully open, it's flopping around. That doesn't make me happy. So we're just going to slide it in a little bit. There we go, sitting nice and steady. And so I told you we're going to watercolor, and my favorite instrument are the aqua painters. And so here we go. So what we're going to do is, to get it going, we're going to squeeze it, and I'm going to use my stamping sleeves for that. Now my stamping sleeves are to keep me from getting ink that I get from the pads or from the mounts onto my cards, so I just wipe them on there real quickly. But it's so handy to have this here to be for my watercoloring. So now that we're all ready to go, we're going to come over here and pick up a little bit of color and just do some shading. We won't color in the whole thing. Now the Gorgeous Grape and the Highland Heather, well, these are dye pads, so that means they're water-based. And so if they get wet, they can smear. So I'm able to get away with this because I'm using a light color. So if my Gorgeous Grape is bleeding a little bit, it wouldn't be obvious. But I'm careful not to put down a lot of water because I don't want to lose the sharp lines that I have. But say I decide to try to use yellow, well, the yellow would mix with the purple and we wouldn't have yellow anymore. So there we go, just hitting just a little bit of shading. But isn't that pretty? But we still, like you can see, we still have the beautiful detail because we were careful not to put down a lot of water. Oh, beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so before you put it away, go ahead and clean it on your stamping sleeve. And I'll have a link under the video to where you can pick up a pair of your own stamping sleeves, so when you do use the pads, there we go. So after I close it, just in case, quick swipe, so it doesn't end up on here, because isn't that maddening? You get all done and then you touch it like you've got to be kidding me. All right, so let's bring back the gorgeous grape. So we're going to lift and slide. There we go. And now we're going to use the thank you. So this time we're not going to watercolor. It's not a base. We're going to use the Whisper White. And we're going to press it on here, and look at that incredible coverage you get with the Stampin' Up! Classic Stampin' pads. So let's come over here, and I've left myself some room because we're going to be punching this out. Something to hang on to. So my cardstock's a little bigger than I need when I'm all done. So because this is a solid stamp, I like to hold it down for a couple extra seconds for a great solid image. Fantastic. So remember what we're going to do. We're just going to push a little bit from that end, then slide and click. All right, so look, this coordinates with the tailored tag punch. What I love about the Stampin' Up! Punches are you can stamp and then punch it out. So we can center it right in here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to center that. Can you imagine if you punched and then tried to center the stamp on the punch piece? Oh boy, I'd have a lot of wasted cardstock. So look, we're centering that right in there. And then we punch. Oh, beautiful. Fantastic. And I'll have a link to my blog post with this card so you can have all of the measurements and the supplies. So that fits right on there. But instead of just putting that down flat, how about we use some Stampin' Dimensionals? Quick way to dress up a clean and simple card. There we go. This one's quick, clean, and simple. Oh, a couple will do the trick. These foam adhesive dots. And so if you press down with your thumb, even your thumbnail, even if it's short, it makes the edges pop up, so it's really easy to get these off. There we go. I'll center this right on here. Oh, the gorgeous grape and the Highland Heather. Fantastic. Oh, so pretty. So we're going to put this on gorgeous grape cardstock. Isn't it wonderful how all the Stampin' Up! Colors coordinate? So your ink coordinates with your cardstock, and it's just so pleasing to the eye because it does coordinate. So now we're going to adhere this flat. So we're going to use snail adhesive. Put your finger where those ridges are, and about 1 inch in each corner will be perfect. There we go. And so what we're going to do is center this from left to right and the top. Aha. Oh, so pretty. And so I just need a little something more to finish it up. So let me show you what I did. I have here, I have a thing for polka dots. Oh, well, plaid and polka dots, but I just love polka dots. This is the new Whisper White polka dot tulle ribbon. Oh, pretty. And it tied so beautifully into a bow, covering that up. Oh, so quick, clean, and simple, but just oh so simply pretty, using the new Accented Blooms stamp set. If you'd like to make my clean and simple Accented Blooms card, all the supplies are listed below and available to order now in my online store, www.shopwithshelly.com. And remember, when you place your $25 or more June 2018 order with me, I'm going to send you one of my Accented Blooms cards to say thank you. So get on over now to my online store, www.shopwithshelly.com. I'm Shelley Godby, teaching you how to create hand stamp smiles. Thanks for watching.